Hey, I need everyone's attention. Ojima. Ojima.
I just want a real you gotta be really good at action skin. I like the psychological stuff.
Hey, excuse me!
Because that's what I felt best represented the demon I killed. It's kind of badass.
Thank you. Now I want to hear what everyone has to say, but we need to act with decorum here. One at a time. When I call on you, please share what you found with the group. Because I'm already speaking, I'm going to start off. I was with... Ojima, are you paying attention? I was with Ojima, and we were exploring the laundry room. I thought there might be some sort of secret inside, since that was the room we woke up in. Everything seemed normal and we didn't find anything out of the ordinary. We have enough supplies in there to do laundry for a pretty long time. Hopefully we won't need to, but if we do need to, we can. Ojima, anything else to note? Ojima, you are killing me!
Huh? Oh, no, I think you summed it up pretty well.
Then that's all we had to report regarding the laundry room. Watari, tell us what you found.
Oh, sure, of course. I was with Tsuno. We were investigating the West Wing. Mostly the kitchen and dining area.
There's enough food in the kitchen to last us a while. We got to speak to the rabbit a bit too. Apparently the food will be regularly restocked.
We've got an oven, a microwave, a dishwasher, pots and pans and stuff. Basically, everything you'd expect to find in a kitchen.
The dining room's pretty much what you would expect too. We've got a bunch of tables and chairs. They're not attached to the floor or anything, so we can push them around. Might be good for stacking under the vent.
We'll get to the vent in a bit. I don't want us to get off topic.
Oh, sorry.
Don't apologize. You were perfectly right in bringing it up, and I don't want you to think I'm dismissing it. I just don't want us to get sidetracked. Do you two have anything else to report?
Nothing I can think of, except we saw the rabbit basically disappear from thin air.
You guys too?
Yeah, it was scary.
Right?
Yeah, I saw that too, honestly. Really unnerving.
Hold on, what? No, let's stay on topic here. Anything else to report about the building?
Nothing else? No. Not from me, at least. Tsuno?
Nothing to report, Captain Sasaki.
Okay, thank you. Kamimura, could you fill us in on what you found?
I mean, I guess I can, but honestly I didn't find much. That stupid rabbit was following me around for a while. I tried to go in this one door that was locked, and the rabbit said it was the interview room, and that it wasn't relevant right now.
Did it say anything else to that effect?
It said that it might never be relevant and that it was all circumstantial or something.
Interview room? Who would even be interviewing us? Are there other people in here?
Well, the rabbit did say we, right? As in, more than one of them?
Kamimura, did you explore any other rooms?
Yeah, the storage room. It was full of these really high shelves packed with all sorts of shit. The rabbit said that's where the luxuries are, pajamas and stuff. There was also a bunch of food there, like crackers and candy and shit like that.
That's good to know. I think we should investigate that room a bit further. Anything else to report?
Yeah, I saw the rabbit disappear too. That's pretty much it.
All right, thank you. I'd like to hear from Okazaki next. Could you tell us what you found?
Well, I was with Harada. We were exploring the auditorium. As you know, we found a vent.
Yes, we're aware of that much. I think we all got a good look at the auditorium, but maybe you saw something we didn't?
There was another door we didn't really get to check out. We think it's just a PE supply closet, though.
From the brief view I got of it while Harada was gone, that seems to be correct.
Nothing really stood out in there. We also didn't go behind the stage, though. So there's a few places in there that could use another check.
Well, make sure to do that. Is that all?
That's all.
Right.
Okay, Yanagi, what did you find?
I've grown curious, my lady. Well, I'd be happy to share.
Tell us what you found or don't bother speaking.
But of course, Mrs. Saki. My sincerest apologies. I investigated the locker rooms outside of the auditorium.
And what did you find?
Showers, lockers. What else would you expect from a locker room, really? The more interesting side of things came from my conversation with the rabbit. When I brought up my concerns regarding the lack of a lock on the locker room doors, I was told that safety wasn't a priority, and the only true safe room is our bedrooms. Apparently those locks can't be picked.
Good to know. Did anybody else find any other rooms that lock?
Only the interview room.
The rabbit told me that the laundry room, incinerator room, locker rooms, auditorium, pool, and West Wing restrooms are all locked during nighttime hours. In case that's relevant.
That's very relevant.
And for what it's worth, I too saw the rabbit disappear.
Yeah. Can we talk about that?
I'd love to.
We'll circle back to it. Hiroaki, where did you explore?
Well, it looked like all the other rooms were being handled, so I investigated the bathrooms. Nothing out of the ordinary. Stalls, sinks, mirrors, that's about it.
Ooh, I wonder if there's spy mirrors. Like, two-way or something.
Ew. In a bathroom?
Already checked that when I was in there. And the men's room, at least. To know about the girls.
I appreciate the sleuth mentality.
Just playing it safe. I don't need some creep watching me at the urinal.
Regardless, I'll check the women's bathroom after our meeting. Hama, I'd like to hear from you next, if you don't mind.
And if I do mind?
Then I'll ask Chiba.
Hey, sorry, this is totally off topic. Aren't you the little kid from the Fukushima family?
Aw, he knows my show. Mr. Hama, did you hear that? Kazutoshi watched my show.
Kamimura, please. We keep going off on tangents here. I just want to establish what we know.
Actually, while we're on this one, are you Miki?
Oh, yeah. But Isono's fine in person.
How do we end up with so many famous people in here?
Hama, Chiba, what did you find?
We went to the trash room.
We scoped out the incinerator room. Nothing big to report. Big incinerator, lots of cleaning supplies, mops and shit.
What about chemicals?
Huh?
You know, things like bleach and drain cleaner, cleaning chemicals.
I mean, yeah, I think so.
Good to know. That's a hazard we should keep note of. Anything else?
Nothing that caught my eye.
Nope.
All right, thank you both. Tamba, what did you find?
Oh! Hayashi and I found a pretty massive pool we figured we should probably mention. Hayashi thought it was a drowning hazard.
It is a drowning hazard. I think we should block off the whole thing. It has nothing useful for us.
It did have some pool supplies. You know, skimmers, inner tubes. That's about it, though. Nothing else to really take note of.
I vote to close it altogether.
That's actually not a bad proposal. We can vote on it later. Right now, let's finish our review. Hasegawa, I want to hear from you next.
Me? I was with Isono.
Where?
The medical bay. It's right next to the pool. We found a few supplies, you know, syringes and painkillers and things like that. Basic medicine. But, there were also cold lockers.
Cold lockers? Like for dead bodies?
Dead bodies?
Let him speak.
Right, for dead bodies.
There was a lot of different medicines in there, though. Plus, some first aid stuff like bandages and gauze. At the very least, we'll have a lot of resources if someone gets hurt.
Right! Who else here is CPR certified?
I am!
Me too.
Me 3.
And me 4. So we've got a good number of medics should the need arise.
Well, it's good to know we've got some capable hands on board at least. Anything else to report from the medical bay?
Nothing that comes to mind, at least. I think that's about everything.
But, like we mentioned before, there are beds in there if we decide to stack those.
We'll come back to that. Wada, what did you find?
Well, I went and checked out my bedroom.
And what did you find?
The beds are pretty comfortable. So that was nice.
Anything else?
Well, we've each got a private bathroom. And a few other things. The rabbit said we had workstations relating to our talents.
Our talents?
Yeah, that's what it said, at least.
I wonder if it'll be willing to elaborate on that.
Now, can we talk about the vent?
Yes, now we can talk about the vent. I'd like to hear everyone's ideas on what we can stack to get up there.
Well, what if we don't stack? Could we get a rope up there?
A grappling hook.
I'm not sure where you think we're going to find one of those.
Besides, I don't think a grappling hook would hook into the vent anyway.
Actually, I wonder if he might be on the right track. If we could get a weight on a rope, could we throw that through the rafters? Would it be reliable enough?
Might be, me, but do we have someone small enough to fit into that vent that's still gonna be strong enough to climb up a rope?
Not to mention throwing the rope. That roof is really high.
So maybe no grappling rope.
Could we fly?
Ojima, pay attention.
Huh? Oh, sorry.
We're trying to think of a way to get up to the vent, remember?
Right. What are we stacking?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
The problem is finding something stable enough to climb, but light enough to bring to the top of a stack.
Maybe we should just stack everything we can find. Tables, chairs, beds, everything.
Or maybe we could find a ladder in the incinerator or storage rooms. Even if it isn't tall enough, we might be able to put it on top of some beds or desks.
That's a good idea. We should delegate some of these tasks. Hama, Hayashi, you two are the strongest in our group. Can you handle collecting beds and desks? We need as many as you can get.
I mean, fine, but we'll need everyone's room keys.
I don't want that responsibility. Just let us into your rooms yourselves. Keep your keys on you.
All right, sounds good. Tamba, Harada, Tsuno, you three start looking for that ladder. It'd be a massive asset to us if we could find it.
Well, sure, I guess. We could do that.
The rest of us are on stacking duty. Stay in the auditorium and get building the pile. Sound like a plan?
Sounds good.
That works. Yeah.
It does.
We can do that, yeah?
But of course.
All right, then let's get a move on. Move out. Everyone in their places.
No.
The incinerator?
I don't know. Go help.
Still check.
Sucks for
Can I
you.
call you Takeshi? Is that fine?
What? You're gonna be
It's
surrounded
rewarding
by
and it
10 other
helps
people.
society. Not this is it as for